I like the beer with Wraggys because you're not doing a beer review and I'm not doing a live, so I can chat, put an opinion across, rightly or wrongly. I don't know everything, they profess to know everything, got my opinion, and that's as simple as that. So these days, is CAMRA relevant? I for one have never wanted to join CAMRA. I am grateful for their work on the Robin Hood Beer and Cider Festival in Nottingham. I am. For me, in a time where pubs are struggling and pubs are still giving 50p off to CAMRA members, and you think to yourself, surely as a CAMRA member you say, no, keep the 50p. You know, if it helps towards the pub in the long run, then surely that's a good thing. When I look at Nottingham CAMRA, local CAMRA should we say, there is actually a young members local CAMRA. So for that, yeah, it's a good thing because a lot of CAMRA, and I was at Robin Hood Beer Festival last year helping out. I went down for the day to help out just to see how and the vast majority of the blokes are white and late 50s and above. And you know, there wasn't many young chaps there at all. Do the young brigade, not really interested in CAMRA. Is it that CAMRA needs to modernise itself and come away from the old styles and ways of doing things? Is it a thing where, like the Beer and Cider Festival, obviously cask is king. Yes, we all know cask is king. But the styles of beer, does the styles of beer need to change a bit to be more modern? Not so many just best bitters and traditional beers, but more modern styles. For me, it was only on keg did you really see a wider range of beers. If you look at the recent craft beer festival in Nottingham, the range of beers was actually quite good. I mean, Imperial Stouts kind of dominated the thing, but we look at people like Bang the Elephant and some of the beers they're bringing out, and some truly amazing beers. And is there an expectation? Oh, I'm from CAMRA, yeah, and is that the sort of thing? It's always interesting, you know. Don't take offence, you know. I'm only putting the question out there, and is the things that should be done differently? Is the things that should be done better? Do we need to get away from people who think they're powerful because they're a member of CAMRA? And see, I've never gone into the group thing. I don't really care about being part of a group or anything like that. It's not my cup of tea. I mean, I get a lot of it. I do get it, but I also disagree with certain things and certain aspects. And you know, one should always realise that there's a lot more in the world than just one body supporting beer. In a lot of ways, beer reviewers support beer, and will call out bad beer, and will certainly give hints to where things are going. And so it's an interesting topic. This could be a volatile topic. I know that. That's why I said it. But it's interesting out there. For the people watching this, are you a member of CAMRA? In some ways, you go to a pub, CAMRA members get 50p off, but why is that? Why are we second-class citizens? Our money's just as good as theirs. Why do I have to be a member of something? You know, an old boys group, which is a lot of the time is what it is. I mean, the passion for beer. I love the passion for beer. I think that's a great thing. You know, we need pubs are the lifeblood of the community. Good pubs. And I suppose in some ways, if pubs are giving discounts to CAMRA members, then they're getting people to come to their pubs. It's just, I don't know. I mean, for me, maybe there needs to be something like, we all love beer, you know. We all like, and you see this amongst communities across the internet. Is it the UK Craft Beer Forum, where it's very clicky? I don't like clicky. Yeah, I don't do clicky. Yeah, I don't do clicky in a work setting, and I certainly don't do clicky out of a work setting. Yeah. If I don't like it, I'll say it. I'll bloody well say it, and you know, to my detriment, people may not like me for it, but yeah, you know, it's an interesting conversational topic, and this is where the beer of Wraggys. I'm trying to do this just to bring conversation in. I mean, these days, the pubs that are doing well across Nottingham that I see are the pubs with a good range of beer. They're the ones doing well. Only have to look at micro pubs like the Burnt Pig in Ilkeston. Wow, their range of beers that they have, and bearing in mind they also have some local beers that are legendary status, Urban Chicken, but their range of beers is top notch. And I look around and a lot of the decent pubs that are doing well are those with either great beer or great food. It's the ones in between that have neither got good food on the bar and a boring range of beer. And yeah, they're the ones that are destined not to survive in the long run. Obviously, trendy hippie bars, they do their thing. I suppose everyone's got a pub that's for them, but an interesting conversation topic at least. And yeah, will I regret putting it on? Maybe. Will I get abused? Maybe. But if you don't start conversation is good. Conversation keeps us all going, you know. Rightly or wrongly, we all have our own opinion, and we must all be allowed to say our own opinion, which is what I like about this channel. People who follow the channel either agree or disagree, and I respect each and every opinion. Might not agree, but there you go. Yeah. But I mean, it's like the pub of the year and things like that. CAMRA pub of the year, and you know, these awards, and it's like, you know, who are you to say that's the pub of the year? You know, it's little things like that also that make me chuckle. And I read the magazines, and And I've got one in front of me actually, so let me move some of the glasses and try not to break anything, which is usually par for the Wraggy course. So 10 great reasons to join CAMRA, the campaign for great beers, ciders and perry. These days, just about everybody's already on board with that, so I don't see that as a great reason to join them. Become a beer expert. Really? Enjoy CAMRA beer festivals in front or behind the bar. Okay, but you can volunteer for that without being a CAMRA member. Get involved and make new friends. Really? Save your local, but you can do that yourself by supporting it. So the first 5 reasons are actually irrelevant. 6, find the best pubs in Britain. Best pubs in Britain these days are well already out there. Social media in that way has already surpassed CAMRA, because social media is far in advance. Get great value for money. What, go to Wetherspoons and get 50p off your bottle, your pint of beer? Discover pub heritage and the great outdoors. Again, what, you have to be a member to get that? No. Enjoy great health benefits. 10, have your say. Really? So yeah, they're actually the 10 great reasons. Okay. I mean, again, please don't take offence. I'm only playing the bit of devil's advocate here. So they've got brewery liaison officers. So at Black Iris, they've got somebody called John. And you look around at some of the breweries. So these are people who are talking to the breweries as their liaison officer. If you have any comments, queries or complaints about a local brewery, I've got to be honest, again, I mean, they've got scribblers down here. Scribblers don't even exist anymore. Reality, I don't know if that exists. Full mash. Flip side. And again, it's and when you look, I mean, I suppose in some ways, £28.50 includes £30 tokens, and it's got some recipes and stuff, brewery news, and obviously people from the breweries writing stuff. To be honest, social media has already killed that, really. You know, voting is now for the champion beer of Britain. And again, do you have to join somewhere to have a champion beer of Britain? I'm not so sure. Now you've got the pubs and they feature and that. Are all pubs featured? You know, are the pubs there that don't support CAMRA featured? If a pub's not CAMRA friendly, does it get featured? It kind of makes me wonder. And I know, speaking to lost it there. You have to excuse me for that bit. Local Pub of the Year. And yeah, people of Nottingham, your pub needs you. Some of us were supporting pubs without and breweries without doing all this. So yeah, it's obviously we've all got opinions, and one must never, you know, take too seriously opinions. But are they? Be interesting to see what people think, what their perceptions of this is, and yeah, could be quite a hot topic for those who've grown up with CAMRA and been CAMRA members most of their lives. They will probably say there's a lot more to it than even what it says there. I get that. To other people, it'll be it's a bloody old men's club, and they're out of the times. You know, you have a beer and cider festival, and they've got a few kegs on. When these days, keg is a lot more bigger, and you only need to look at the craft beer festival to see that. Is it the fact that there needs to be more kegs, and the cider bar needs to be much bigger, and there needs to be more brewery bars? It's interesting, an interesting topic of conversation. We'll see where this goes. And remember, I'm a gardener, so sowing seeds is what I do. Yeah, right or wrong there, of course.